Soul Whisper Moment, 3 to 3:20 a.m. In the stillness of 3 a.m., you awaken in a sacred silence, before the world stirs. Inspired by Muniba Mazari's message of inner reflection, this moment becomes sacred. Dim lighting, closed eyes, and deep breaths guide you inward. Prompt yourself with gentle questions: what is my soul longing to say? And what emotions rise within me in this cocoon of dawn? Hold a candle or a meaningful object to signify presence and reverence. Speak affirmations softly: I listen, I honor, I trust. Remind yourself, no phone, no screen, just quiet. Listening. Pause for 2 minutes of reflection, let ambient silence carry your inner whispers. Overlay text: embrace the whisper, not the noise. Share your personal moments of revelation in this stillness. This is not productivity, it's spiritual grounding. Frame it as foundational to well-being for the rest of the day. Invite viewers to journal one insight that surfaced. Circadian reset with light, 3:20 to 3:40 a.m. By 3:20 a.m., your circadian rhythm is fragile, yet ripe for reset. Following Dr. Andrew Huberman's guidance, consistently wake within this window for at least 3 days to recalibrate your internal clock. Within the first hour, step outside, without glass, to let natural light hit your retina, triggering cortisol and suppressing melatonin. If outdoors isn't possible, simulate dawn with a red light lamp. Invite viewers to breathe in the morning's colors and clarity. Stay still for 10 minutes, absorb mental clarity and hormone balance. Delaying caffeine for 90 minutes helps reset sleep homeostasis. Frame this as aligning physical rhythms with your spiritual core, consistent with Muniba's nature-grounded philosophy. Hydration and mini movement, 3:40 to 4 a.m. After light, hydrate deeply, ideally with lemon or mineral salt. Overnight dehydration impairs cognition and focus. Then begin gentle movement, neck rolls, spinal twists, leg lifts, just 5 minutes to awaken your muscles and blood flow. These transitions signal to your brain that day has begun. Maintain slow, intentional breaths. View this as a celebration of life. Share a personal anecdote, perhaps how anxiety eased in these early moments. Let viewers feel your alignment of body and spirit. On-screen timer, 5 minutes of movement. Reinforce Muniba's wisdom: physical presence is spiritual presence. Journaling, affirmations and intentions, 4 to 4:20 a.m., settle with pen and paper. Write 3 gratitudes, simple recognitions of yesterday's gifts. Then list 3 intentions, like, today I choose courage, and 1 affirmation, I embody my purpose. Explain how journaling anchors your mindset and enhances emotional. Overlay B-roll of pen on sunrise-lit paper. Encourage vulnerability. This reflects Muniba's own self-acceptance and healing narrative. Voiceover: my words shape my day. Invite viewers to revisit affirmations midday. Show sample layout. Frame this ritual as aligning personal identity with daily action. Learning and pre-dawn planning, 4:20 to 4:40 a.m., transition into mental nourishment. Read or listen to something uplifting for 5 to 10 minutes. Choose poetry, spiritual texts, or motivational content aligned with your voice. Explain how morning learning supports cognitive clarity. Then plan the day, review intentions, choose 1 key action for each, and visualize completion. Visualize each outcome. Overlay text: learn plus plan equals purpose in action. This empowers viewers to transform reflection into real impact. Share personally: mapping my day here gives me calm momentum. Encourage sharing intentions in comments, building community rooted in Muniba's authenticity. Physical activation and nervous system reset, 4:40 to 5 a.m., it's time to fully wake your nervous system. Spend 5 to 10 minutes on light cardio or dynamic movement, jumping jacks, brisk walk, push-ups. Raw physical cues wake the brain without caffeine. Emphasize this as shaking off sleep inertia and igniting vitality. B-roll: sunrise jog, feet on grass. Highlight the biochemical rush, dopamine and endorphins spark motivation. On-screen tag. Activate. Awaken. Align. Personal voiceover: now I feel alive, purposeful, capable. Offer alternatives: dance, tai chi, barefoot grounding. Frame this as the final bridge from internal focus to external engagement. Consistency and lifestyle integration transition with reflective tone. This ritual flourishes only with repetition. Encourage viewers to commit to at least a 21-day challenge. Emphasize evening prep: wind down devices an hour before sleep, dim lights, avoid heavy meals, echoing recommendations in health studies. Advise making sleep a non-negotiable priority. To sustain early rising. Highlight small morning wins. Building self-discipline. Frame ceremonial evenings as important as morning rituals. Encourage reflection logs on mood, energy, clarity. Revisit this community practice. Prompt sharing in comments about days 7, 14, 21. Connect back to Muniba's idea of choosing life daily. Why this approach works. This journey offers a holistic structure: soul first, emotional connection through stillness. Science supported, light, hydration, movement aligned with neuroscience, actionable ritual, journaling, planning, activation, lifestyle alignment, sustainable habits instituted through repetition. The power of morning light for circadian reset. Consistent early rising taps into a powerful biological mechanism, your circadian rhythm. Stanford neuroscientist Andrew Huberman emphasizes, wake at the same early hour for just 3 consecutive days, and you help reset this internal clock. Within the first hour, expose your eyes to natural sunlight, ideally without any glass barrier. This triggers a surge in cortisol to wake you up and suppresses melatonin, setting a strong wake-up cue. Just 2 to 10 minutes outside, even on cloudy mornings, is sufficient to signal your brain that the day has begun. Regular morning light at the correct time acts like a timer. It promotes waking when you want and sleeping when you need, synchronizing your hormones. Morning light exposure stimulates cortisol, epinephrine, and dopamine, not just wakefulness, but improved mood, energy, immune function, and sleep onset. This early light also starts the melatonin timer, helping you fall asleep at night, making it a virtuous cycle. Plus, even small indoor light exposure isn't enough. Outdoor light is up to 50 times more effective than indoor lighting. Hot beverage delay caffeine, enhance energy. Huberman advises waiting at least 90 minutes after waking before drinking coffee. Why? Consuming caffeine too soon blunts your natural adenosine clearance. You end up with a midday crash instead of sustained energy. Let your brain complete its natural wake-up process before adding caffeine's boost. It just makes you sharper and more stable. Movement sends wake signals. Engaging in light movement, like stretching, walking, or dynamic poses, helps signal your nervous system that it's time to activate. This aligns with the brain's expectation of the day beginning, reinforcing alertness and energy without heavy exercise. These are neuroscience-backed steps to complete your biological wake-up. Pen. Journaling for mental clarity and focus. Morning journaling clears cognitive clutter and sets mental intention. In one study, just 15 minutes of morning writing sharpened attention by helping offload mental residue and focus your working memory. Another revealed that expressive writing in the morning significantly reduced cortisol compared to evening sessions. Writing goals 2 boosts achievement rates, 42% higher than thinking alone. Neuroscience supports improved memory consolidation through morning writing. Overall, daily journaling improves mood, emotional resilience, and stress recovery. Brain psychological benefits of journaling helps process emotions, reducing anxiety and stress, enhances memory and cognitive clarity, anchoring your mental focus, promotes emotional intelligence through reflective self-awareness, boldly establishes a positive momentum for the day. Blending soulful reflection and science. This ritual starts with Muniba-inspired stillness, listening to your soul in a moment of silence. It follows with scientifically backed steps: morning light, hydration, gentle movement, delayed caffeine, and journaling. These actions align your heart, body, and brain, embodying both emotional transformation and physiological optimization. Why it truly transforms. Emotionally rooted, you begin with intention and soulfulness. Neuroscience-based, hormonal shifts, circadian alignment, and cognitive priming, actionable and replicable, easy, concrete steps anyone can adopt, sustainable, builds a virtuous cycle of energy, focus, and well-being. The soul whisper moment. Waking at 3 a.m., the world is still, your mind a blank slate. Inspired by Muniba Mazari, honor this silence as sacred. Sit upright, eyes closed, and breathe deeply into your chest. Ask yourself, what is my heart saying in this quiet? Hold a spiritual object, a candle, crystal, or meaningful token. Whisper, I listen. I trust. I am here. No devices, just you and your thoughts. Pause for 2 full minutes of awareness. Notice sensations, breath, heartbeat, stillness. Let emotions flow, no judgment necessary. Jot a single insight afterward in a small notebook. Frame this as spiritual grounding, not productivity. Overlay text. Embrace the whisper, not the noise. This moment anchors your identity before action begins. It's Muniba's essence, listening to the inner voice. At 3:10 a.m., step into the dawn light, no glass or phone. Huberman says natural light resets cortisol and melatonin. Even 5 minutes outside triggers energy and alertness. Breathe deeply, feel the air dissolve. Lingering sleep fog. Stand still, observe sky color, morning sounds. If porch isn't possible, mimic dawn with soft red light. Explain, cortisol peaks. Wake your body. Melatonin retreats. This step aligns circadian rhythm toward productive wakefulness. Delaying caffeine for 90 minutes reinforces hormone health. Use on-screen text. Dawn light equals brain reset. Share your own 3-day transformation story. Normalize early consistency, key for rhythm recalibration. Connect light to emotional uplift. Muniba-loved approach, transition, hydrate next for physical activation. This step blends science and serenity. Return indoors with a full glass of water overnight. Fasting leaves you dehydrated, affecting focus. Add lemon or pink salt for gentle electrolyte support. Let the water awaken both body and cells. Begin gentle stretches, neck rolls, torso twists, leg lifts. Use slow, mindful breathing with each movement. Small motions signal to the brain day has begun. Set a 5-minute timer. Start small and focused. Invite viewers to treat their bodies with reverence. Share a personal anecdote. How movement eased your anxiety. On-screen tip: water first, movement second. This forms a ritual of care and presence. Emphasize its nourishment, not punishment. This step harmonizes body with soul and science. Follow with journaling to deepen meaning. Sit with journal in soft light, pen in hand. List 3 things you're grateful for, specific and real. Write 3 intentions, values, mindset, energy you wish to embody. Add 1 affirmation: I choose courage today. Explain how gratitude reduces cortisol and increases resilience. Voiceover: these words shape your day. Share your example to inspire authenticity. Let writing be open-ended, not perfect. Overlay B-roll of sunrise-lit pages and pen strokes. Encourage returning to intentions mid-morning. This combines emotional clarity with purpose-driven action. Reflect: feel free to let emotions surface. Frame journaling as aligning identity with action. Connect back to Muniba's theme of self-expression. Prepare for learning and planning segment. Choose uplifting content, poetry, TED Talk, motivational reading. Spend 5 to 10 minutes soaking in wisdom. Explain. Morning is best window for brain receptivity. Transition to day planning. Review intentions. Select 1 key action per intention. Visualize successful execution. Create mental rehearsal. Use B-roll, planner, pens, soft dawn lighting. Emphasize planning from calm, not panic. Frame it as purposeful blueprint for day. Link to Muniba's direction of living intentionally. Share how this shift reduced your daily overwhelm. On-screen text: learn, plan, act. Encourage viewers to prioritize 1 win. Next step: activate body for energy. This bridges reflection with mission. Structured habit formation and neuroplasticity. Morning routines aren't just habits, they shape your brain. Repeating the same steps at the same time daily strengthens neural pathways through neuroplasticity. Studies show that consistent routines take about 66 days to solidify into automatic behavior, embedding them more deeply than occasional, flashy rituals. This means your 3 to 5 a.m. ritual becomes second nature, reducing daily decision fatigue and freeing mental space for creativity and calm. Peak prefrontal cortex activation. Your prefrontal cortex, responsible for logic, planning, and decision-making, is most active in the early hours, making 3 to 5 a.m. prime time for deep work, strategic thinking, or creativity before the day's distractions hit. This is why successful people often claim their best ideas come early, and why embedding high-value work in this window can yield outsized results. Reducing decision fatigue. Your morning routine doesn't just prime your brain, it preserves your willpower. Each daily decision consumes cognitive energy. Waking early to follow the same routine minimizes early day choices, saving your mental capacity for more important decisions later. This creates a buffer against decision fatigue, helping you maintain clarity all day. Strategic caffeine timing. Waking up early triggers natural hormone rhythms. Cortisol peaks around sunrise. Introducing caffeine too soon blunts your brain's adrenaline awakening and can lead to crashes later. Waiting 90 to 120 minutes lets your body complete its natural wake cycle, allowing caffeine to enhance rather than disrupt your alertness, leading to sustained clarity. Morning social connection. It's not just about your internal world, your brain also reacts to social engagement. A tender conversation, check in with a loved one, or even a quick chat with a housemate releases dopamine, reinforcing motivation and elevating mood. Integrate this gently, sending a morning good luck message or sharing gratitude, to enrich your ritual emotionally and socially. Metabolic harmony and nutritional alignment. Waking early naturally promotes earlier meals and structured nutrient intake. This syncs with your circadian rhythms, supporting blood sugar balance, healthy digestion, and reducing cravings, protecting against metabolic issues like type 2 diabetes. Paired with early light and movement, your metabolism flows more smoothly through the day. Emotional stability through routine. Early wake routines reduce cortisol spikes associated with chaotic starts, helping regulate emotional responses and lowering anxiety. Combined with journaling or meditation, this nurtures a grounded, resilient mindset, a core of Muniba Mazari's ethos, fostering calm presence regardless of external stress. Mindful slow opening. Instead of jumping into tasks, creative mindful buffer, a moment of stillness, prayer, or silent gratitude. This transforms the ritual from productivity drill to emotional sanctuary, allowing you to meet the hectic world with a centered, intentional heart, a signature of Muniba's teachings. Creative expression and brain flexibility. Use early moments to doodle, sketch, or freewrite, softening the rigidity of routine while activating your creative cortex. Evidence shows that creative morning practices foster flexible thinking and problem solving, giving you emotional release and inventive energy before the day's demands arrive.